Okay, so hi dear Aquarius, very good afternoon to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a monthly reading for all the Aquarius Sun, Moon, Venus rising for the month of December 2025. Okay, it's not a love reading or career reading or anything specific, but whatever messages will come, I will just let you guys know. Want to be a reader like me? You can purchase my courses. Links are given below in the description box for tarot reading course, self love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass. For personal reading and healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. So let's start. Overall energy for Aquarius people for this month. Let's see what we have. We have the Nine of Wands, Two of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles. What is happening? This month is quite heavy for every one of us. What is happening? I don't know. So you're trying to hold on to something that you have almost given up on, but still you're like the last thread is still attached, the last attempt, the energy of okay, let me try maybe one more time, and you're continuously waiting for God knows what, because you are still holding on to something that's almost gone or dead, but you're like no, maybe one last time is important for me, and you're stressed out beyond words because you're not able to understand what you should do and what you should not do about it. You're mentally trapped in a situation that maybe physically it's not there, physically maybe it's gone, but you're mentally trapped there. You're not able to let it go even if you are trying your best to do that. Like maybe it's for some of you it's happening from last 8 to 9 months. If not 8 to 9 months, 8 to 9 weeks is a very prominent time that something is bothering you um, a lot, and you are trying to fix it, you are trying to let it go, you are trying to just do something about it, but you're not able to do that. You're trying, you're not giving up, almost given up but not giving up like completely. Okay, bottom of the deck is a Two of Swords. Oh, sorry, not this one. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles. So because internally, like somehow you feel like if you are going to continuously try, if you are going to continuously put in the effort and from your side, effort and energy from your side in a particular direction, it might start working out in your favor. It might start going the way you want it to go. Whatever it is, it can be health issues, it can be personal, like career issue, it can be interpersonal growth, it can be bond, connection, friendships, anything. Something you're trying to bring back something to life that's almost gone, but you're trying your best and you're like, I'm not going to give up until I'm going to feel like this is it, I cannot do anything about it anymore. Okay, and it's stressing the hell out of you. Okay, that's the overall energy. Let's see what was happening in the recent past, Aquarius. Six of Wands. You were trying to, if not trying, like I think you were working on yourself, your money, job, career, finances, your success, your victory. You were trying to be the center of attention of your own world, and you were succeeding in that energy. You were like, okay, I have to work on myself, I have to work for myself, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to become successful and victorious in whatever area of your life you were working in or working for. Currently, we have the King of Swords. Something is making you feel like detached from the outside world. You are like, I have to cut a lot of people, situations, and things out of my life, out of my system. It seems like very detached and cold and off and rude kind of energy, but you're like, it's important. Okay. Let's see by the end of December 2025 what could be the possible outcome for you guys, Aquarius. The Hanged Man. Finally, you are going to be in the rest and surrender mode. You're going to be like, okay, let me just chill and let me just surrender and let me see what is going to happen. Or your perspective is going to shift drastically from something that's there right now to something else totally different. Okay. Okay, I'll try to do the reading once more in the mid of December month. But as of now, this is what I'm getting. Let's clarify the Six of Wands in the recent past for you guys, Aquarius. the Emperor, the Five of Swords, and the Magician. You took the charge of your life in your own hands, and because you were so stressed out about certain areas of your life, you were like, okay, I don't know what I want, or if even if you knew what you wanted, you were not able to understand what you should do about that. So you felt like, okay, let me just focus on myself. Let me start from taking the charge of my life in my hands, taking the actions from my side. And in that stressful energies of, okay, let's do something about my life, you were trying to manifest success and victory. So basically, you can say, uh, you were like, okay, let me do something about my life because it's a shit show, it's a mess, something, some area, or maybe multiple things. And then you were stressed out beyond words because you were not able to fix it. And then you realize that let's start from the start and let's start from the basics. And you were trying to manifest success and victory in that stressful energy. But you were like, okay, I have to do something about it. I cannot live like this forever, right? Okay. Currently, we have the King of Swords. Let's clarify this King of Swords here. We have the Moon, the Five of Cups, the Star. Now you are trying to cut those insecurities, those fears, those mysterious energies that were stopping you from moving forward in your life. But the pain is still there. The pain is still there is a sense of loss. There's a sense of loss that's making you feel like some kind of painful emotions from inside. You lost something that was very, very precious to you, that was very, very important to you. And after losing that, you were like, okay, let me do something about my life, because I cannot be in these stressful energies forever. And you were trying to manifest something. Still now you are trying to cut that fear, that insecurity, that pain out of your life, out of your system. And you're like, no matter what, no matter how many years it's going to take, I am going to heal myself. I'm going to remain optimistic and positive about life, about my future. And I'm going to do whatever it takes from my side to have a beautiful, bright future. Again, it can be in one particular area of your life, or it can be multiple. But there is a sense of, I have to cut this crap of pain, insecurity, and fears out of my life. And I have to remain optimistic and positive, and I have to fix my life. No matter how much time, energy, efforts it's going to take, I'm going to do that. Okay. By the end of this month, we have the Hanged Man. Let's clarify this. We have the Eight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. The moment you are going to be in this surrender mode, the moment you are going to be like, okay, let whatever is happening, let it happen. Because on a human level, you are going to be tired of trying too much, or doing too much, or trying to do something that's not working. So you will be able to walk away or detach from something or someone for good this time. And you will be putting in the effort and energy in creating some kind of collaboration, partnership, coming together, coming back together as a team in a particular direction of your life, in a particular situation of your life. Why it is happening? You will be able to detach from multiple things, multiple people, multiple situations in your life that you are still energetically connected to. You can still feel the loss of those things in your life. Finally, you will be like, okay, let me be in the surrender mode. Let whosoever is getting out of my life, let them go. Whosoever is adding up in my life, let them come. Then you are going to, like, very consciously, very selectively choosing those people, those situations, those connections, those bonds, where you are going to feel like these are the things or people or situations that I can put in the effort and energy from my side, and I know I'm going to get something good in return. Okay, at the end of the day, I'm going to feel peaceful, and I'm going to feel proud of myself for choosing these people or situations over the others. So it's like selectively choosing who is going to be there and who is not, and the situations or the people or the things that are going to be there, you are going to like give your best from your side in order to make those situations go in your favor and have a peaceful collaboration or partnership. These readings are becoming more and more complicated with each passing days, with each passing day. As I am growing spiritually and as a person, as a soul, the readings are also becoming more and more complex and complicated to read and express. So I think my readings are going to be more for those people who are on their healing journey, who are coming out of their victim mode, rather than for those who are crying and sulking and waiting for one person to like make them happy. So be ready for more complex and more difficult to read and more deep energies from this point onwards, right? Let's see the guidance for you guys, honey. Aquarius. Something is happening. We have the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. At this point, me telling you guys for self-love, self-care, self-healing is actually not making any sense to me, because you're doing it quite well from quite a long time now. Actually, the readings are showing me, the weekly readings are showing me that. You just have to make sure that the thing that you are not giving up on is actually worth it, is actually worth of your time, effort, energy, and your feelings. Sometimes, what happens is sometimes we waste our effort, time, and energy on garbage, and we expect the garbage to become diamond. And I know, we know, the whole divine knows that that's never going to happen. If you are going to take a stone and you're going to continuously try to turn it into a diamond, no matter how many lifetimes you are going to waste on that, it's not going to turn into a diamond. Hmm? Yeah. And it, you are wasting your precious time on something. It can be a very tiny thing, like very small thing, but it's draining your energies. It can be simply like, let's say for example, you have addiction of sweets. Sweet, you have a sweet tooth. Hmm? But you have diabetes also. Okay, and you know that this sweet tooth problem of yours is ruining your life. It's draining your life, draining your life force and your energy, your prana. You know it, right? So you know it, you know where the problem is, you know where the solution is, and you know what you should do. So I should not give you any more lecture about it. The self-love, self-care, self-healing thing, you are doing it anyways, but there is something that you are still working with, working on, working for, and eventually you are going to detach, eventually you are going to get it, right? The only obstacle here is that tiny teeny thing. For some of you it can be, the thing that I am taking as a tiny thing or small thing can be a very big thing for you. We are different, right? We are totally different people, different energies, different journey. So that thing that is eventually not going to be good for you and you're not able to let go of, you have to let go of that at some point of time. If you are going to do it with peace, with maturity, it's going to be easier. If you're going to cry, sulk, and blame the whole divine, it's going to be difficult. Choice is yours, my love. Okay? These readings are going to stop making sense for a lot of people from this point onwards. I am sensing it very deeply. But I hope those people, those one or two souls, or maybe 5-10 souls who are there on this channel to get the deeper readings, here it is. I hope this makes sense. So anyways, thank you so much for tuning in, Aquarius. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care, may existence bless you. Namaste.